Hello VOD, hello everybody. So today I have gone and done something without you guys watching. I know, it's horrible. How could I? I went to a couple of planets, just two to be exact. I got some saplings for Barnarda Seawood. And this we gotta use for a couple of things. We got I think there's like a pyrolyzed oven for radox or something. There's also petri dishes with cultures, with Barnardo wood. So I was told that a certain quest, oh gosh, excuse me, chat. I was told that a certain quest was too obnoxious to do on stream. And I decided to do it anyway because I am like that. So we went and got ourselves 8 Xenoxene dishes. And let me tell you, a lot of people in the endgame hate this the most out of most things that happen, so I was prepared for the worst. But I actually really enjoyed this, and I'm gonna detail exactly what went down because it's not very clear. It's pretty hard to figure out from NEI. So basically, we need petri dishes with Xenoxene xenosis in order to make Xenoxene. And this is what we use for our late tier circuit parts, the optical circuit, as well as we can turn Xenoxene into a very advanced form of alien plastic called radox. Um, we crack that super light, cracked radox, something like radox gas plus oxygen and titanium plasma equals radox polymer, which you can use for a bunch of different things, and you're required to use for a couple of like endgame things. Supercons, like a whole slew of gross things. What is this? I hope this is not Mothership. Oh, it must be. Hello, Climb is real. So that's the reason we did all of it. The way that we went about it is that we gambled a bunch of these dishes. So basically, we need to make about 100 petri dish containing T. setii is fuciceratus and about 100 Barnardifus arboreatoris plasmid sample flasks in order to get a 77.5% chance each for a xenoxene xenosis thingy. So we got a lot of these. We got actually 8. And then the way that we get these petri dishes is first we get a 2.5% chance from unknown liquid and T. seti seaweed, but then you can like loop it. If you get one of those petri dishes, you can loop it and get more of this fluid, which gives you a 75% chance of getting the petri dish back. So it's very convoluted stuff. And then the plasmid sample flasks are also convoluted. You need to get 2 data orbs that are not consumed, some liquid DNA, some enzyme solution, and plasmid sample flasks. Yeah, it gets really convoluted. DNA we source from... What did we source it from? I think some type of yeast fluid or something, E. coli bacteria fluid or some crazy shit. So yeah, this is all the random stuff I've compiled today to get these xenoxene xenosis thingies. But we're just gonna run through a couple of hello fights. We're gonna run through a couple of quests today, now that I've got all of that grind out the way. I actually thought it was really fun. I'm not gonna lie. Being able, like, having to set up a bunch of petri dishes and reuse the clean room and, like, kind of figure out what was going on was actually pretty entertaining. But today, we're gonna actually do something else first. In order to unlock the Xenoxene Xenosis quest, theoretically, I should have gone through and done this raw biocatalyst medium quest. So we need to set up a quad bacterial vat with all of this random bullshit to make raw biocatalyst medium out of our raw growth catalyst medium, which we're already making with bacterial vats. So let's go ahead and set that up. It requires this T. setii seaweed extract, which is ridiculous. It's 180 seconds at UV. 64 seaweed each makes 1 extract. So that hurts. And we need 4 per every... Once it speeds up, it'll be 2,000 liters of raw biocat medium. So, I don't think I have a bacterial vat craft on passive. Just kind of, well, let's do that right now, because we'll need a couple of these, right? And let's just start off with 4, shall we? That's very easy. And these things are so goofy, so weird. How was your day, 9? Today, was pretty good, pretty chill. Not really much happened. Last night I stayed up until like 6 editing my multi-block of the week. So that one's done, and I'm very happy about it. We got the mega apiary this week. And actually, I'm really impressed with my editing skills. I think it's going to be really good. I hope it gets some good reception because I think I would be addicted to watching something like this. And that gives me an idea of a song to play. How was your day, by the way, Brianna? Okay, so we do need some cultures in here as well as a whole bunch of other random bullshit. The way this works is you need to have a hatch. I'm sure most of you know this, an output hatch that you fill exactly halfway full. So the bacteria have resources to reproduce, but also have enough population to reproduce is like the vibe. So we're gonna have to set up a little bit of like a tiny little automation here that has been really finicky for me recently. I'm gonna try the fluid regulator version. So I've heard 2,000 liters per tick export per 10 ticks. Or no, it's 1,000 per 10 ticks. Yeah, something like that. And then we do a wireless receiver internal and a wireless transmitter internal or something. I don't even know. Maybe I should just do it the way that I know. Or I can just learn something new. Fluid detector cover. This is how the wiki tells us to do it. Or not. Okay, fuck it, we're gonna do it my way. So as soon as this is a little over 50% full, we want it to do a redstone signal. Weird to say. And then we extract on active, and we get some type of tank. And we output there. One sec, I'm gonna take off the sweatshirt. Already getting warm. Oh. Whoa, hello camera. Okay. We're like somewhat there. I also need to go grab the actual petri dishes, so let's go do that. How the fuck are you guys doing that this quick? Hello, Finger Dash. Cheers. Oh man. I can tell I'm in for a treat today. Alright, what do we need again for this? Raw biocat medium, we need this blue petri dish. Let's pop that in here. Let's take a couple of these auto taping maintenance hatches. One here, one here. And then stocking input buses. And also let's do a couple of stocking input hatches as well. Why not? And then we can actually connect these with the new tech that I learned. Channels connect to any side. I'm liking this mullet hair. Thank you. I think it needs to be cut soon, but I'm vibing with it for now. Let's also turn off our level maintainers, just so nothing goes crazy while we're crafting and mining today. We've got all the way up to 2,000 wetware mainframes from level maintaining, so we should be able to do a lot of things with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. We can make some incredible stuff happen today. All right, why are you incomplete? You need a radio hatch, don't you? Let's make one. I don't think there's a use of making anything above an LUV radio hatch, but let's let's just pattern out a LUV one. I'm sure it'll bite me in the ass someday soon. So a radio hatch, contrary to popular belief, is not for radios. It is for radioactive material, in fact. Very odd choice of words, in my opinion, but alright, so we do have mainnet over here. I'm gonna take a dense cable and just bring it here and just connect this to mainnet. I think we're gonna level maintain the things we need for bios on mainnet. I don't know if it's worth it doing a whole passive line. I'm gonna try to make some like janky progress first and then see if we can like just get a couple batches of this bio whatever the fuck out, and then when we're ready we can upgrade and make something fully passive, but I don't think that's necessary right now. Alright, so what we do want are stem cells, unknown crystal shards, T-SETI seaweed extract, and tritanium dust. So this is not cheap, chat. Not cheap at all. Oh, and then I also got to connect this to any side. And then we are spending our raw growth catalyst medium that we're making for our other circuits. Luckily, we have a couple million of this, so this won't hurt too much. But yeah, I think that's the full recipe. We just need to get this thing running with power. And what type of power do we need? Just LUV and 94 sieverts of some type of radiation. So that's a thing. Luckily, we can quad wall share this radio hatch. So 93 sieverts mean, or 94 sieverts means we need something a little more massive than this. So the lowest we can go is plutonium 241 rods or long plutonium 239 rods. I think we have a really good amount of plutonium. Let's see. We've got plenty of plutonium 239. We do need to figure out how to turn it into long rods, but that shouldn't be a problem at all. I think we are listening to Beebadoobi's open or tiny desk. Okay, and then we need to solidify this into long rods. This song has been growing on me as well, honestly. quite popular, but I do think it's for good reason. All right, where's our long rod? There we go. All right, hit it, Fergie. All right, there we go. There's our radio hatch stuff. I think I'll just like, I don't know. I think there's a way that we can insert this one at a time. I think what we'll do is a interface, and then wireless this up because I don't feel like doing any crazy wiring, and we have infinite electricity now. There we go. And then we stock up these plutonium long rods. All right, conduit limited item filter is what I'm looking for. And then we insert just a single, there we go, long rod at a time. And you can tell that is radioactive because it is loud as fuck. Let's see if we can turn that down. Apparently we're not blessed. Alright, that should be good enough for me. Alright, for some reason it's not forming yet, and I think it's because we need energy hatch. Let's do here, 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 and here. It's a little distracting to have her speaking. This radioactive sound is not really growing on me. I cannot lie. I should probably double check that these are UV. Yes, they are. Okay, we're good. Still incomplete structure. What am I missing? Alright, bacterial vat. Show me your secrets. It should just be glass and stainless steel, chat. I don't know if I understand what's going on exactly here. We've got our neutronium borosilicate glass. Why aren't you happy? Let me go look at another back vat and see what's happening. I can't wait for you to change redeems or add more. Oh shit. I think I just teleported somewhere that I didn't want to. One of these days I might. Chat, does that not look the exact same? I'm waiting, maybe it's like I can't use auto maintenance hatches or something. That would be really dumb. Do you have any ideas for redeems, Brianna? Oh, this is an input hatch, chat. That always gets me. Okay, I know I need to like hit this with a hammer or something in order for this to work. Let me just get one of these out and do the fluid thing. This isn't it either. Radiohead, what's wrong? You're not hitting the spot that I need no more. I don't know, maybe like requesting a strong or a stretch break. Both of those are good. I'm a fan. All right, let's get some like water. This should empty to half. Okay, nope. This shit is so finicky with me for some reason. I don't know why. It should only be active when there's signal, but there shouldn't be signal under 1044. So it shouldn't be emptying here, but it is. I've had nothing but trouble with these things, and I don't know why. There's some like something that I just don't understand about them. It's not the signal color. Doesn't seem to be the channel. I could also do something that Duct recommended, which was entirely different. Let me give it a try and see how it feels. I need to pull up what he said though, because there's a specific type of cover that I need to use for the bottom of this. Okay. Advanced redstone receiver internal, advanced redstone or wireless fluid detector cover. Receiver internal wireless fluid detector cover. I would say posture check, but it seems to me, well, I have anything but amazing posture, but I appreciate the shout out for that one. Redstone receiver internal. All right, let's give this a go, shall we? Man, hello, Eric's. Cheers. All right, what's a good frequency for this? Back. That. 82427. Okay. And then we need a regulator. Use machine processing state. And then we'll do 1,000 every 10 ticks. So if I do this, this should try to export into some type of pipe. What are we going to use? Stabiloy? Hello? There we go. And then that should leave this at exactly half. Let me try a little higher, 10,000 maybe. No, that is not working. What about that? No, okay. Still not working. I think I'm missing something. Use private frequency, normal, normal, no gate. Dude, I am missing something with this, or something is different with my version. I am getting absolutely fucked by these backvats. There's like just something that I'm not understanding, and I really want to know what it is because it has been bothering me so much. Auto input enabled, auto output disabled. That might be it. Let's give that a whirl. All right, that hopefully that's working. And then if it goes below 1,000,000, it should stop. And it's not. Chat, I think I'm gonna go insane. Oh, these things just blow my mind. Let's try something else. Let's try the wiki solution, shall we? I made some rice and beans for dinner for me and my mom. How am I gonna get to you? Which isn't even starting to come to terms with the fact that this has not formed a structure yet, which I'm still confused about. What am I supposed to do, chat? Why are these? I think it was made by Bartworks. Hi, Saishu. I am getting rolled by these back vats again. What do you mean incomplete structure, though? Alright, what happens if I do this? How's it going on your end? One more solution. So, the other solution is a fluid detector cover without wireless. And then we output to strong with a soldering iron on this side. That's not right. Yeah, it is. Get some red alloy wire up in here. And this should still be 50% or like 51%. Should use machine processing state. This should be controller cover. There we go. It's a good number here. 4,500. 9,000 liters per second. All right, so as soon as this goes over 1044, it should start extracting, or trying to, which I think it is actually. Okay. This might be working. Who knows? And then if I do this, it should stop. Why doesn't it stop, chat? The redstone is off. The machine state is off. Use machine processing state. Okay, actually, wait a minute. Okay. I think we finally got it to work. That is the solution I'll try to use from now on. But goddamn, is that so annoying. All right, let's void all this water. I think we can get started as long as we can figure out how to form this backvat, which has magically decided to form. Thank you. And you should have everything you need. You got raw growth catalyst medium. I think we need more unknown crystal shards. So let's go get some of those printing. We've got our bacteria culture in the vat. And then as soon as we start getting some of these crystals, there should be enough to get this going. We've got our sieverts up. Not enough fluid output space. Are you lying? Chat, what does that mean? There is no output. There's no nothing in here. Okay, there you go. Hello, Aditya, Yo9, how in depth do you go into the Mapiary in your short? It's very, very short. It's a minute-long video. If you want, I can send you the script to it. I'm very, very happy with it, how it turned out. It's like a very glossed over. It's as quick as my Compact Fusion short. Oh, whoops, / multi of the week. So that's the Compact Fusion short that I put out recently that I'm really happy with. The Mapiary one is done. It should be published Monday. So, goddamn, 45 seconds. All right, we're gonna do something here. I'm gonna pause this. We're gonna start with a smaller hatch. So what that allows us to do is reach the halfway point a little bit quicker. Oh yeah, no, I can't do that. We get our 8 biocata. This will be kind of obnoxious, but it'll speed up it'll make our lives a little bit easier. How are you doing, Oditya? Okay, because I'm going in depth for the episode of the bee guide. I'm just making sure I don't step on your toes. Absolutely not. You're totally fine. Bees are your like area of expertise, I would say. I think I look at it more from the multi-block like point of view than the actual like bee point of view. I don't really talk about bees at all in it. It's just like mostly about the multi. Okay, let's do this. You shouldn't be able to extract 50% or like 51. And then this is enabled with redstone. One can only hope, right? Come on, man. This is not an incomplete structure. Chat, I just did it again. That's an input hatch. After setting all of that up, we've just realized. Alright, I'm gonna become like a master at doing these at some point. Set to strong. Why is this red alloy wire powered, chat? What in the world could it be getting powered by? There's something up here. Why? What the heck is going on? I'm just gonna avoid that part of town. Alright, there's our biocata medium. This is certainly something. All right, let's get in bulk everything we need to make this happen. We've got plenty of titanium. Let's make a couple thousand dust so we can get this really going. What else do we need? We need some more T-Seti seaweed. We need stem cells as well. That one is pretty easy to set up. I think 100,000 is not crazy. But it will take our unknown crystal shards. Yeah, whatever. We can just do that again. Ah, yes. So you see how this number of raw growth catalyst medium is like going up? The more culture that exists in this output hatch up to half full, the more that this produces up to, I think it's 1,000 times what the recipe says. So we should end up with 2,000 raw biocatalyst medium per second with this setup. And thank you, Brianna, for making me hydrate. Cheers. Look what you've done. We live another day. Oh, lovely. We're at 30 now. This is not even close enough to get a cell. I think we need a full 1,000 to get a cell of this. And then we're going to try to make biocells, which we can use to make a better petri dish for this, which only uses... It uses like the same thing with infinity catalyst dust and has a much better ratio of return. Hello, Cyrus. How's it going, my friend? All right, there's our extractor. We need to make some other stuff today as well, obviously. We're going to make a fluid heater to turn this raw biocatalyst medium into sterilized biocatalyst medium. So let's get our thermic heating device, our thermal casings. How am I tonight? I'm pretty good. I'm happy that I got my multi of the week done for this week. I'm still working on that assembly line thing, but the problem is I realized that I recorded my audio in like a very specific way that's not like bad per se, but it's different than how I normally do everything else. So like when I re-recorded some patches for the audio, it was like impossible to put the two clips together. So either I'm gonna re-record the patches of the audio with shittier audio, or I have to re-record the entire script from the bottom. I don't want to do either of those things, but one of them seems a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Is there ever a need for raw growth catalyst medium? Only for these petri dishes, I think. So maybe we just stock all of the growth catalyst like just into this heater from the get-go, and then just have it be sterilized all the time. I think that's the vibe. So let's do input hatch here, output hatch here. We're listening to an artist named Klaus Schultz who died pretty recently. He was this weird old guy who really liked weird old electronic music. Actually, he was in the band Tangerine Dream, which I think is like an old head thing. But they were like some of the original like electronic music of the time. All right, quant here. We get our storage bus. The sticky card probably. And we set this to sterilized biocata. How are we making bacteria then sterilizing bacteria? Feels weird, man. Yeah, I don't really know. It's a culture. I don't know if it's bacteria necessarily. I couldn't really tell you. This is all a little bit like timey-wimey for me in a way. Okay, you should be getting closer to full. And what did we run out of immediately? Oh, tea seti seaweed extract. You shouldn't have. So there's another way to we need a lot of this tea seti seaweed. I'm not excited about it, but there is another recipe that we can do in bacterial vats to get seaweed broth. Yay! And that makes seaweed. And that requires unknown nutrient agar, which requires all this shit. And then we put it in a back vat and we seaweed broth it out and we get more tea seti seaweed. And the returns on tea seti seaweed to actual extract are horrible. It's a stack to one. So we just basically suffer no matter what we do. There's also a bee that does tea seti seaweed, but I think maybe we should just go to tea seti and get a bit of it just to get this quest going. Um, I guess we can grab a cell right now and then complete our quest. And then, yeah, I mean, we completed the quest. B is slow, says Aditya. Yeah, I've heard that the centrifuge requirements are not good. And here's some of the seaweed that I saved so I could complete this, which should allow us to do Xenoxene. I literally already have these, but I think it's gonna have us, yeah, go through this whole quest line, which I don't know if I want to. We can. Fuck it, let's do it. I'll show you some of the clean room bullshit that I was up to recently. I have teleported this direction multiple times, not wanting to. All right, DNA sample flask of E. coli bacteria. This shouldn't be too hard. Detergent, ethanol, distilled water, DNA sample flask. We've got our E. coli bacteria. Let's get a little bit of ethanol, shall we? We can empty this right up. Sounds like a big intro to a Godspeed You Black Emperor tract. Yeah, you know what? I get that vibe. It's the same like long form shit that you get with Godspeed You Black Emperor. I know what you mean. Ethanol, petri dish. The funny thing about this is the order you place the items matters. Thank you, Bartworks, for all of this. That's Bartworks right there. If you dislike this, you have Bart to thank. I know we're Bart haters on this stream, but you know, if you're not, something's gotta change your mind. Okay, we need distilled water, right? Please don't drop any of those petri dishes. Sounds good. Sounds right. And this should be good. Oh, we need a DNA extraction module, which I do actually have. Okay, that goes. Gives us our DNA flask with E. coli. Lovely. Thank you. Data orb with E. coli, which means all this liquid DNA, data orb, polymerase, fluorescent DNA. I remember this. Fluorescent DNA, polymerase. We've got, oh, there's one fluorescent DNA. Where's our polymerase? Oh, lucky, lucky, we have some polymerase sitting around. And we need one more thing, I think. Is this, oh, liquid DNA. My bad, my bad. Sorry, Bart. And a PC. Oh, okay. Yeah. A PCR thermocycle module. Yep. How could I forget, chat? All right, we got our data orb. Okay. Oh, I deleted all my plasma membranes. I literally have this thing set up to delete plasma membranes. Thank you, Questbook, for that. I honestly think that this stuff is pretty cool. I get the hate for it though. I could understand being a hater about this. Hello, Sid Wilson 228. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're well. Um, I get being a hater for this. Okay, we do have some E. coli bacteria. Ooh, lovely. We've got a million E. coli bacteria stuff just sitting around. Lovely. Who could have asked for a better Christmas present? That is a steel fluid cell. And we are just centrifuging this. I think I have this on automatic centrifuging. Yeah. I have it stocked up because I've been doing this all day for, what is it making? Enzyme solution for other things. So let's go grab. Now I gotta wait 23 hours before I can request the next upgrade to the Eye of Harmony. Wow. Honestly, I'm kind of excited for that too, because like I do like just like letting something grind overnight, like setting something up and just letting it go. Stem cells, liquid DNA. Oh, come on, I need two. All right. Clonal cellular synthesis module. Okay. All right, we're getting creative here. Field gen. This is our component assembly line, hard at work. I guess we can go visit while this happens. Is it worth it to wait to get the precise assembler over the LSAA? Just got tier 3 rocket, but not fuel. The LSAA is, as Aditya says, it's locked to a very, very high tier. It's locked to ZPM, so you cannot make it yet. Chat, what the fuck? I would go definitely for imprecise casings on the precise assembler, 100%. Chat, where are our drives? You should be somewhere. Huh? What the fuck is going on, chat? Where did that go? Did I not just put a cell into this and then it just disappeared, or am I crazy? Where did our items go? Something malicious is brewing. Oh, I have two patterns for motors. I remember this. That's because I was setting up my assembly line video. I wonder if that was the actual problem, though. Yeah, it was. Okay. All right, we're all good. We're all good, chat. Everything's gonna be okay. And 11 seconds for a stack of motors. I'd love to see that. All right, you're on. You're also on. Lovely. Yeah, so Seth and L, I would recommend you set up some precise assemblers, and I would also recommend that you set up universal for them. You set up one of these drive walls, you get 7 or more interfaces per cell, like per circuit type. And you can parallelize them and really easily add a whole ton more of these for nothing. This strat, I think, is like the only way I will ever do precise assemblers. There's nothing that can convince me to do whatever other people do to set up their precise assemblers. That shit scares the fuck out of me. I don't think you need ZPM for SAA anymore unless I'm missing something. You definitely do. Tier skip assembler is only allowed at ZPM, I believe. And I don't remember exactly what it is. I think it might be the casings, actually. Or something. Yeah, I think 0 on 100 is what will set you back. This requires an LUV blast smelter at the very, or alloy blast smelter at the very least. So maybe it's not that. There's something else. Is it iridium reinforced? No, it's not you. Pikachu alloy for the actual controller. Oh yeah, Piconium 64B. Yes, this is a ZPM alloy blast smelter recipe, and always will be. Oh man, that is not cheap. Hello, clonal synthesis module. Jeez. All right, back on track. Petri dish with a culture E. coli bacteria. We have one of those. Okay. And now I need to do whatever the fuck all of this is in order to unlock that quest. And I want to, because I don't want to redo Xenoxene quests. And I think I already did all of this, to be completely honest. There's that. There's the sample with... Oh, I don't have the sample with... God damn it. Oh, these really should not be set up this way. I already did all of this, chat. We have everything we need for this. Should I just like, is there a way to force complete a quest? Or maybe there's a Xenoxene skip. Because I don't want to be fucked to do all of this. You know what, actually, let me look at this. Maybe I can just grind this on my own time, because I can do this. I already got the Petri dishes. I can just get the SMD later. The Rad-X polymer plate. This, yeah, none of this is actually very hard to get going later. So I can just do the complete on my own. On my own time. Let's take our Xenoxene bacteria thingies. And we're gonna set these up. This is gonna be a hell of an automation. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 back vats worth. Hello, water. Or stay faithful and do it later, I guess. Yeah, that's probably the vibe. Cheers. Because like the opticals I can always pick up later. All of those other quests down the line are not something that I would have to do in one swoop. We're gonna need a lot of neutronium glass for this, I think. So I'm gonna get that crafting while we get this going. Oh, you know what another thing we need for Xenazine is? We need UHV power. I didn't remember this until a second ago. But in order to do this Xenazine recipe, you need UEV power, which means we need to double hatch every single one of these, which is a little bit insane, chat. And we need osmium, antimony trioxide, and oil. I don't even know if I have oil. I've got oil drops. It's more than nothing. But yeah, this is no joke. This is a lot of power. Let me calculate this actually, because we're double hatching both of these. Or double hatching 8 Xenazine things. That's 8 times 2 hatches, UHV. 16 UHV hatches, which equals 32 UHV amps, which is 128 UV amps. That is 1/8 of my total power gen. That is no joke, chat. Of course, we don't need to double this one up right now. But yeah, NAC fuel would probably be a good idea soon. I think we need to get bio mainframes first for something NAC fuel related. So we're just gonna like rough it out for now. I think I can also double my LEG power if we really need to get to there. But I think we should be okay. And is there ever a reason for me to use neutronium glass on these things? Maybe. Okay, what's next? We should do all the automation in one little place, I think. It's gonna get stuffy though. All right, output hatch. 1, 2. Let's get some covers. Fluid detector covers, machine controller covers, as well as some regulators. Where did I put the control covers in? Chat, is control left? This is on the east side. Okay, yeah. We set this to 51%. And then control cover is good. This we need to set to 2010 ticks. Is that right? No. 1010 ticks is probably fine. Use machine processing state. That should work. Who knows? And then let's get our stocking stuff. The fluid's never going to change. Maybe put that on the outside. I'm in danger. Why is the calculation processor taking a long time? That's scary. Oh, and I should probably put these acceleration cards on the assembler. All right, let's make use of our newfound knowledge of the multi-block structure thingy-majig. Uh, Bacterial vat. We're getting there. Oh, and it doesn't have channels. All right, I will go fuck myself then. Never mind. Sorry for trying. My sister is making me wake up 8 a.m. to go running. Bro, what do you mean? Your ankle's busted. How the fuck? That's gotta be fucked up at 6 a.m., bro. I would rather just die. Personally. Running and me, we don't work together. Alright, 2 radio hatches. Dude, this is gonna get expensive, isn't it? How am I supposed to do that when I sleep at 6 a.m.? Dude, just stay up. Fuck are you ball, you know? Alright, you know what? Let's also get our UHV energy hatches, of which we need fucking, what, like 16? That's actually not killer. I'm kind of scared, but I think that's fine. Let's also get a UHV dynamo hatch. Alright, we're gonna need to do some stuff. Question. If I make a quad EBF, do I need 8 energy hatches for overclocking it to the next tier? If you want to overclock every single EBF in that group, you will need 2 for each EBF. That is, yes, absolutely. That will be pretty painful. It's hard to fit that much IO on a quad EBF. But I believe in you. I think there is a way to do double hatching. I just don't remember. Hello, Zone Codes. How's it going, by the way? Ross run 4 quads and LV gonna hit different. Alright, you're getting purple cable. And then I guess we'll do some nasty wireless stuff. We could energy hatch on the top and bottom here. I don't think there's anything stopping us from doing so. So let's hollow this out. Dude, this is gonna hurt my energy for sure. Can confirm it is a bit painful and eats all of your power, but very good for sure. But it is pretty good. You know, I don't think I had a single quad EBF until pretty late in the game. I cannot lie to you. So do what your heart desires, but know that it's not like hard required. It sounds like you're already there though, so. I need a radio hatch, but I want symmetry. What's a guy gotta do? could rock straight under the radio hatch. But then I'd be like kind of at risk for crossing cables, which I don't want to do. We'll have to make a compromise. Okay, and this will be the UHV line, which we will put very safely far away from our UV line. Let me also see. The rest of this raw Radox is UV. Oil cracker is UV. Distillation tower is UV. Okay. It's irritating me waiting for the 2 I have, so making 4 more now. You know what? That's a good flex, honestly. It's good to be able to do that. So keep up the good work. What the fuck was I doing, chat? UHV 64 amp dynamo. Yes. Oh, lovely. We have to do all of the other recipes too. Lovely, 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 lovely. So, UHV 64 amp dynamo hatch requires we do a line of transformers. This shouldn't be too hard. Yoink that. And I think we have... No, we don't actually. We don't have that transformer. Where's our transformer wall? You're my transformer wall. That looks right. As well as UHV 16 amp, UHV 4 amp, and we already have UHV dynamo. Lovely. Okay, we're missing a couple of things. Actually, this looks a lot more manageable than I thought it would be. Cheers. Sethanel says, is it worth putting ChemPlant on Universal? That is a great question. I have never tried it. Hollow and I have both thought about it because there are so many weird whack-ass circuits. I haven't run into an occasion where I need to request a bunch of things with clashing circuits. My current circuit layout looks like this, and I just put blocking mode on. That tends to work given how there are so few chem recipes. So I don't know. You would need to like give it a try first, I think. And then like it's all vibes based from there. Oh. I forgot about this. We can't wire mill these. All right, let's get over here to precise assembly. This is circuit 8. I can't believe I never needed to make 8 times supercon. Circuit 12 supercon. Circuit 16. There's those 3. We got to get 4 times draconium wire. That should be very doable. Where's our 4 bus? There you go. Small neutronium spring hurts me a little bit on the inside, but we'll do it. Here's my weird bus of weird things. Draconium spring is a new one. And superconductor base UHV spring just brings tears to my eyes. Oh, lovely. All right, let's try that again. UHV dynamo hatch, 64 amps. Hit me. All right, that is exactly what I thought we would need to figure out. Hello, Ninja. How's it going, my friend? Name a better pairing than me and listening to Pyramid Song every day. Go. All right, long rod. Oh shit, we need another interface. It occurs to me that I don't need dense cable to connect these interfaces. They should just connect on their own. That didn't really occur to me before. Anyway, make sure to turn this on blocking mode. We get an advanced blocking card in the receiving interface always. We'll christen this one with the Draconium and this one with the UMV. All right. UHV 64 amp dynamo hatch, molten superconductor base. It should be good. Helioflux melting core. Pain. There you go. What about me listening to Pyramid Song every day? You know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. All right, do we have the UHV Supercon, actually? Holy shit, chat. We actually have Supercon base ready to go. So this might not be as painful as I think it will be. I'm gonna launch a backup because we are fooling with 2 different amperages, or 2 different energy types right now. And I'm bound to fuck something up if I am not paying attention. So, double UHV hatch. That feels painful. But it will all be worth it in the end. We also need to figure out a good way to get oil. And I'm thinking we either go through bees or some other nefarious means. I'm so tired by Fugazi is based. That's pretty based. All right, come on. Hit me with something. Hit me with some type of music I ain't heard in a while. Nothing. Come on, YouTube. You're doing terrible. It would be so funny if you blew something up. Boy, do I know how much you guys love me blowing things up. Oh, when will I not know this, chat? You guys love hating me. All right, cable. Actually, let's do it the opposite way. New Venturing album, aka Jane Remover. I feel like I've heard of that, but I don't exactly remember what that is. All right, let's get some wireless going. We don't have a cable, but we can bring one. Shouldn't be a problem. And somewhere in the middle of here, it looks like right on this block. Yeah, that actually is right. So we do this, P2P, hit it here. You don't know who Jane Remover is? Death Remover, dude, I hardly know her. Really, I couldn't really help myself there. It was like, it was viral. It was primal. Okay, so, okay, wait, we can solve this. Yeah, we're good, we're good. There we go, bind here. ME, Xenoxene. Let's get our wireless right here. What if we just called it Freakazine? All right, Xenazine. So this is your recipe: oil plus antimony trioxide and osmium. Yeesh. So we need to source some oil, as one does when you live in the U.S. Device offline. You should have channels and shit. Ah, dude, I don't know. What's going on here? I believe we have exactly 0 oil, because I have never done oil stuff before. There is a way we can get it pretty easily, though, through, I think, bees is our best bet. I don't know why we're not connecting here. Device online. It's not showing any osmium, though. Let's also make a recipe for antimony trioxide, which is a circuit 2 LCR recipe. And we can go up to 2 million with our oxygen gas. Another funny joke by Twitch Streamer 9. I think that's sarcasm, and if so, I'm very sorry. I did my best. But if it's not, I'm glad you liked it. Let's get like, I don't know, 50K of this. Yeah, that's not egregious, right? It's happening. I think it's one ticking. Oh, shit, it's already done. Okay. And what are you caught up on? Oh, the poor LSAA is just trying furiously to make a bunch of supercon. I see what's going on. Alright, we're making it there. Oh, let's also pattern out oil while we're here. We have oil droplets from some type of bee, which we can fluid extract to very low efficiency, but it's better than nothing. Actually, wait a minute. It's 100 per one. We actually might be doing okay on oil. Oh no, why does that make heavy oil? No, no, no! How do we get normal oil, chat? No. Oh, we can pump normal oil. We can do some weird-ass coke oven bullshit. There's soul sand for oil. Oil berries, oily propolis. I think oily propolis looks to be the best. There's also soul sand, though, which I cannot discount. All right, how are we getting oily propolis? Oily combs? I didn't do any of these. Oh, no. Can't wait to get vac nukes and be able to upgrade my EBFs to LUV without losing all my power in 5 seconds. I can't relate as an LEG abuser. Okay, let's go try soul sand. Let's get rid of this heavy oil pattern because I don't think I'll ever need heavy oil. We were so close to success, chat. That's not egregious. 4,000 soul sand for a little bit of oil. Okay, we have that. Sand, saltpeter, coal, arl. And our UHV 64 amp dynamo has just printed off the press. There we go. There's our first UHV dynamo of the series. And we're going to plug that into this first guy down here. All right, don't blow up, please. Okay, you have energy. Wrong sievert. I forgot about this. Okay, we fucking scaring the hell out of me. I hate plugging shit in. 10-1, I'm gonna get some rest before I have to wake up for the long day. I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by, Aditya. I hope that run goes well for you. That sounds like living hell, so do your best. But yeah, peace, friend. Alrighty, so we need to radiate this, and the best way to do this at 140 sieverts. Let's look. Our radio hatch should tell us 200 sieverts from an unstable Nequada rod. I believe it's Nequadria long rods. Or we can do enriched Nequada long rods, which I think I'm going to do. And I actually remember something. This also requires 140 sieverts, right? Yes, it does. We're going to get a limited item filter plus an ender conduit and insert one of these long Nequadria rods at a time. And then we can do insert on black. I'm just going to wirelessly connect this. Where is that connecting to? All right, you're good, you're good. And then I can stock that here. All right, we're sieverting. We're xenozening, chat. We're xenozening all over the place. Let's fucking go. I think this would be one of the rare opportunities where providing it with an aptly sized bus would probably be the way to go. So I'm going to turn this off and let it do its first little run. And then we're going to do a LV output hatch and then like do this by hand for a little bit. Dude, 180 seconds at fucking UEV is kind of fucking criminal. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, man. Let's get our long enriched Naquata rods going. We're probably gonna need a couple of these for the road. I guess while we do all of that, we do need to find a good seaweed, a way to get our seaweed that we need. Because this growth biocatalyst is like the only thing keeping us from progressing at this point. So I think it's probably a good idea to today make a seaweed solution. I think we must do seaweed broth at this point. Otherwise, we're just going to be shooting ourselves in the foot. We'll need to program unknown nutrient agar. But I guess this isn't terrible. I'll just have to keep auto-crafting this every once in a while or level maintain it or something horrifying. Oh. This is UV. I guess this type of multiplication is probably fine. We could probably go further. Wait. Oh, this is 1 amp UV. We're got rocking 8. This still seems like it's gonna take forever, right? Let's let it be. Meat extract and unknown liquid, chat. Oh, I forgot about all this. Oh, lovely. All right, mincemeat. We're gonna be taking a trip today to Barnarda. I already kind of did it on my own, but you guys don't need to know that. All right, our first batch of Xenoxene probably came out. That's 80 liters, lovely. We're making so much progress right there. God damn, that is painful. Oh, that's 420 liters right there. That's a lot better. That's gonna take a couple of seconds. So let's let that fill up. And then let's take a little trip to Barnarda and get some fluid, some mysterious fucking fluid. Some unknown fucking liquid. We have an ender tank somewhere. I think this is it. We also have some... Oh, we do have a bunch of unknown liquid. Never mind. We're not going to be going to Barnarda just yet. I know I needed this for Xenoxene petri dishes and stuff. Alright, works for me. Unknown nutrient agar is coming through. Let's see how long that takes to craft. I may have miscalculated, chat. How much salt does it... Oh. Oh. I need to redo that recipe, chat. Oh. We take some L's sometimes. I didn't read, and I should have. So that is one of the things with Universal is that you do need to make sure that you're keeping track of your patterns very closely. They cannot be bigger than your input buses or hatches. Otherwise, your system will overflow like this and oftentimes won't be able to craft. So there is that. Get some cells out too. We're gonna need to empty our hatches. I swear I got 3 cells and then didn't get 3 cells. Alright, now you're good. Let's take a look at that pattern and see what went wrong. I have a feeling I know exactly what it is. So, 8192 salt is 128 stacks. We can only fit 128 stacks total in the bus. So, this is 64 stacks plus 16 plus 8, and that is a much more appropriate pattern. Alright, there we go. Unknown nutrient agar. Agar? Agar? What'd I even fucking say, chat? Oh, okay, we've reached our halfway point here, almost. This should be enough to start us off on a really good foot here. I think I want to keep track of this. Just remind me when the timer comes up, because I want to get every single bit of Xenoxene I can and not have it void overflow. Back vat, unknown nutrient, agar. Oh, more back vats. We've got our culture. Seaweed. Do we have... Oh, we do have seaweed. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Teleporters. Never fail to bring me where I don't want to go. Alright, those are the petris we want. Let's change up the music, shall we? Oh, I haven't heard this in a while. Alright, 80 seconds or fewer. So I think it's going to produce about like well over what this output hatch has. So I just want to be ready to jump this thing as soon as it starts making Xenoxene, because I don't want to waste any. Okay, there's our first little batch. Number 2. We should be good to go now. Lovely. Okay, yeah, it would have been wasteful if I had done any other way. Chat, why is there redstone on right now? This might be why everything's fucking up, because I don't know why the redstone signal would be active. There's no reason that it should be, that I can think of. Too many lol something. I'll be there with you. Can we subnet this? Should we subnet this? Oh, agar. Oh. Agar. Okay, you know what? I fuck with that. I fuck with that heavy. Alright, go crazy. 3,000 at a time. That's worse than what we had before, but that's okay. It's counterintuitive as always. As always. Actually, you know what? Let's this one's already set up, but we can subnet this a little bit later. I learned English playing video games. I always had the same issue. What the fuck, chat? I thought you shared cable space, Red Alloy Wire. What the fuck? Something is awry. I guess this works. We've got our subnet. Do we need to subnet this? If we sticky bus the output, we don't, right? Fluid storage bus. Quantum tank. No, aqua supercritical fluid. Go fuck yourself right now. This is Xenoxene time. There you go. Alright, chat, prage that this works. 50% it should be going. And, oh, we need to do strong. Why is this thing pronounced like that? Well, agar, I feel like, is kind of unique. I don't know. I feel like agar is pronounced unlike most other words that are similar in scope. All right. I think we're happy with Xenoxene for now. There's stuff we can do with it, like making Radox. And I might set that up, but I think it's more important to do biocatalyst right now. So that's what we're going to do. Which involves seaweed broth, of all things. Okay, another back fat. Which I guess we could just put on top here, right? All right. Maybe not that song. I love how easy it is to mess up AE2. Wrong filter, wrong partition, cut a wire that controls your level emitters. It's definitely touchy. Stainless steel. I'm gonna see if I can do this with the projector this time. I think tier 7 glass is neutronium. Yeah. Why does that feel like it's taller than the other one? Chat, am I crazy or are these the exact same height? Except, oh, my fucking laser is the different height. Oh, my Shayla. Which one do I fix here? I feel like I fixed the shorter one. Oh, god damn it. All right. Right back where we started. Sorta, not really. We've got to do one little detour back to something that I thought I had fixed. ZPM target, ZPM source on the other side. All right, that wasn't so bad. We need our spray can. Just to check that is a VPM source hatch. And then if I turn you on, that works. Brianna says, my dad just came downstairs and was like, huh? I'm eating late night ramen. Vibes. I find that I can't eat before I go to bed all the time. It just does, it like fucks with me a little bit. But sometimes I just like cannot help myself. Okay, I think this is fine. Maybe it's like this and superconducting coil here. Yeah, that looks right. Buff 2 is 1. Here, but now they're gone. Alright, you've got energy, you've got energy. Got our draconium cable back. Come on, baby. There we go. That's the clearance we desire. Or actually, maybe I don't bring this over because I do need the IO here. So maybe instead, I bring this around the sides. I feel really dumb. I have been setting up a bunch of things to make tier 3 rocket fuel to get Naquata, only to remember I have a bunch from other processes in storage. I don't think I've ever mined Naquata, ever. With a miner, with by hand, or anything. All of the Naquata I get is through meteors and other things. I cannot lie to you. Alright, we're now going to be making our seaweed through broth, so I don't need to stock this anymore the same way. We just listened to this. What else we got? Freebird. I feel like Black Hole Sun goes. When I'm in calorie deficits, I don't eat in the morning and the afternoon because I had to go to bed. Hmm. something in my stomach and I found out lots of people do that. Not quite my style. I find I get very terrible sleep if I eat right before I go to bed. Boiling heat. Alright, seaweed broth, centrifuge. We're almost there. I think I just put a cell of Xenoxene in there, which I shouldn't have. Have you ever had seaweed soup? I don't know if I have. Alright, we're like actually we're kind of eating with Xenoxene right here. These optical SMDs look kind of free. I'm not gonna lie to you. And they're cheap. Or like they're not cheap, and you use very few of them to make things. Maybe I should use opticals within my BioWares. Plus they cut down on the time? Holy shit. Maybe I should use optical SMDs. So 120 seconds at ZPM or 15 seconds at UV for opticals. Because perfect overclocks, that is actually better in the long run. It's twice as fast on that recipe. But for this recipe specifically, 22.2 seconds versus 180. Is that the same ratio, I think? Half as much? It does seem like the same ratio. God damn, though, that's pretty good. Opticals seem to really make the most difference, though, with these circuits, which is 240 to 30, which I guess is the same ratio, right? But it requires UHV. Hmm. Okay. 2 more back bats coming up. Not like that. Okay. How am I going to conquer this chat? What do I do here? I guess I could radio hatch here. And then what do we need for seaweed broth? What type of radiation do we need? 100 sieverts. Where do we get 100 sieverts from, chat? 93, 94. Okay, long fermium, no. Flerovium, no. Tiberium, maybe. I feel like I just should save my Tiberium. Or long Nequata, which is pretty good. I could just do the same. Oh, this is only 94 sieverts. Yeah, let's go long Naquata rods. Why not? This seems like it's the cheapest to do in the long term. And then there's a way to shutter the radiation. So insert on red, a single one of you. I think we want like 80%. No. So that would be 20 is what we want. 104 sieverts, 21, 102, 22. Okay, that works for me. And then we should have a circuit to turn this thing off when it's not being used, right? I feel like this is just wasteful. That's the question though, how do we do that? I guess we could do activity to cover or detector covers here and here. Do machine controller covers work on this? Enable with redstone? No. I bet a shutter cover does. Shutter cover's not working for me. We can't do insert on redstone. How do we actually do this? I guess we could be wasteful. All right, I don't want to worry about this for now. Let's be wasteful. Let's get some progress. Let's be a little bit gross about it. Do what we have to do to get this show on the road. You know what I'm saying? We can, however, turn off this radio hatch for now. All right, seaweed bra. It's your time. Stocking input hatches, stocking buses. We rock like this. We cable on up. Get our wireless. All right, stocking input hatch. Unknown nutrient agar. Agar. R. Energium dust, mithril, seaweed. Energium dust, mithril, seaweed. We're fresh out of energium. It's a very simple solution to that, fortunately. Why is this guy having so much trouble? Energy combs being centrifuged. All right. That's probably good enough for a little bit. We've got our bacterial cultures in each. We also need to do maintenance. I know you're not an incomplete structure, but you telling me that you are is kind of annoying me. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's on me, chat. We do need an output hatch. And we're gonna need to do some more tomfoolery to get our output out of the output hatch. Oh, I love tomfoolery. You know me. Controller cover, fluid detector cover, regulator. This should be east. 50%. Or maybe a little over. All right, chat. That should work. As long as I turn on the sievert thingy. There we go. A little bit of seaweed broth to start out your day. How's our Xenoxene doing? I should... Oh, chat. I think the automation is working. I'm seeing some Xenoxene in the quantum tank, and I'm a very happy person. 20,000 Xenoxene. This is actually doing better than I thought we would be getting for Xenoxene. And this should be 1,001, yeah, 20,020. This is the max rate at which we can pump Xenoxene. I am going to do a couple of things. We should definitely redstone control the radio hatch. Uh, do I actually give a shit, chat? No, I don't. We'll just waste some materials for now, and then we'll get logical later. You know how I am. And then we could just store that, like here or something. Seaweed broth. Should be in one of my bookmarks. Here we go. Sticky it up. Quantum tank it up. Alright, this is gonna take fucking ages the way I have it set up, but I don't know if I care. I don't know. Should I do the... No, I should set everything up while I wait, actually. It's just 60 seconds. It can't hurt me. All right, so seaweed broth, we centrifuge on circuit 2 into tea seti seaweed. Should be simple enough. Can we quad centrifuge? Is that illegal? Who's gonna stop us, right, chat? Okay. Knock all that out. We'll put our energy hatches like so. Then we are still girl bossing with some stocking input buses. Lovely. I suppose all of this could be connected to mainnet. There's little stopping me. There's my extractor structure. Wait, you were the one who made the extractor structure? It's very cute. It's one of the chillest ones of all of them, I think. If you designed that, congrats. I'm a fan. I think we just store all this shit on mainnet, frankly. Baby chem plan. How are you doing, Rilico? Everyone in MetaDev was bitching about the extractor looking ass, so I remade a template and 4-coded it in. Doing great, just wrapped up building, got a cooked dinner sag. We're doing a couple of things. We got seaweed broth running, we got bio whatever, we got Xenoxene running at ridiculous cost. Like the energy cost for this is fucking huge. I guess it's not that bad, but it could be pretty bad. I don't know. It's UEV and it takes 180 seconds. Like that hurts, man. But we're actually printing right now. We got 200,000 Xenoxene in the bag. All right, we should do this 1,000 liters per second, or liters per 10 ticks, and then we do fluid detector cover at 257,000. Let's get like a small cell worth. Thank you. Yep, I know. And then deposit that in. That should bring us right back down to, yeah, just about where we want to be. We're seaweed and brothing. Very slowly. UV output hatch. I probably shouldn't have, but gotta do what you gotta do. All right, this will be our stocking input hatch, in which we will put our seaweed broth excess. And then we can do 2 output hatches here and here. Or buses, I suppose. And then sell it up right here. And then I'm just going to connect these all using my wrench. Connect to any side. This should all connect. And then we just need our energy hatches, which are somehow in my inventory. That's weird. Who could have done that? Okay, I mean, that should work. We just need circuit 2 on all of these, but that's not a problem. All right, the extractor should be good too. All right, so we do need to stock. We get something out of the seaweed broth, which is this type of tea seti seaweed. We'll stock that up. I don't think we'll ever go on a surplus of tea seti seaweed. Like, I feel like we process it way, way faster than we could ever like make it. So I don't know if I need storage for it dedicated. I think we're good. Oh, I should have just done the circuit 1 LMAO. I guess it doesn't matter. And then yeah, that gets back vatted, and then we stock up from our quantum tank. Or I guess we could just put this directly in the ME system. Nah. All right, sterilized biocata medium we should just be waiting on it essentially. So we need this seaweed broth to fill up half of the hatch, our UV hatch. We can speed this up by doing some other stuff with it, which I think we should. Honest to God, this is pretty slow. Although it should be getting to yeah, you know what, we're fine now. This is a good rate. It's getting somewhere. I think that's literally the whole line for biocata. The only thing we would need is now we could do renewables for mithril and seaweed. We do have renewable mithril blocks, which we can just recycle. I think I'll just do this in batches and then just come over here and check on it until we get space mining and space elevator stuff up online. I don't think there's any point in trying to go crazy with passiving everything until then. That's probably the best way to do this. Ooh, and we are officially out of pattern space. We need to do some subnetting, it seems. Well, that's easy. All right, so there's another thing I wanted to do today. We need to upgrade our oxygen production. And I thought to myself, you know what, this is wood, this is xenazine, this is biocatalyst and shit like this, and like seaweed broth. Why don't we just move all of our extreme industrial growers over here? And we can just do some more like plant processing in this building. So I think that's what we're going to do today with oxygen. And we do oxygen through the Swede plant. And I believe it's time we upgrade because we are suffering on oxygen. This is the setup right now. It's just one of these EIGs plus an electrolyzer. I think we can give it some love. So without further ado, let's do that while we wait for other stuff to happen. I think I'll just leave this sugar and put it on low prio. Huh, carbon. Yeah, let's just bring the electrolyzer too, why not? Oh! Ah, yes, this was from an old school of thought where I pretty much just went all input buses instead of anything else. Hello, I can definitely pick these up. Oh, I can't. And let's just grab all this, shall we? Okay. Forgot that there's water in here. And we're going to upgrade this to ZPM probably. I think that's the most viable for us for just like spending energy. That's probably our best bet, is what I'll say. I don't feel super confident in us be able to like provide for a like a UV passive EIG. Multi-block does not support autoplace in survival. Oh, thanks, game. Fertilized dirt. Okay, also, chat, if your extreme industrial growers don't form, just know you do actually have to till the dirt that is inside of it, which is a crazy fun fact. I've had that problem before. I don't know how I could have figured that out without stream helping me, but that is a thing that exists that you might want to know about. All right, and obviously we alf glass it up because we are cool individuals. I guess this can go here and then maintenance goes here. And then how do I want to energy hatch this? ZPM 64 amp dynamo. And we just yoinky that. Okay, I think I'll do this then. ZPM energy hatch. Not the most efficient wiring, but definitely the coolest, I think. That is, in fact, a ZPM dynamo hatch. Yeah. Into a ZPM energy hatch. What can go wrong? Okay, incomplete structure. Talk to me, machine. What do you need again? Okay. ME output bus would probably do us pretty well. It's got maintenance, it's got water. Oh, wait a minute. Does this EIG... Does this go on the second layer? No, it doesn't. I'm confused, chat. Why aren't you forming? Does it need a muffler hatch? Controller, borosilicate, glass? I mean, we don't need borosilicate. Dirt is from random things, must be tilled. Regular water and IC2 distilled water are accepted. Purple lamps, maintenance hatch, input, output. Except inner bottom ones. Okay. Anyone in chat got any fancy ideas for this thing? Oh man, I know these things are so painful sometimes. Let's try if we input bus it. Maybe it fixes itself. That ain't it. We've got energy hatch, we got maintenance, we got output, input. Come on, work with me. Kuba, please. It's all tilled. The lamps are good. What could it be? All hatches are on the outside layer, right? Yes. As far as I am aware, no hatches to be found other than the outside. Although this just doesn't tell me where I'm supposed to put energy hatches, which is lovely. Everything needs to be on the bottom. Let me check another one. I'll give that a try. Let me go look at another one first. So my maintenance hatches go on the up here just fine. Maybe it's the reservoir hatch. Let me give the reservoir hatch a little move. Well, the reservoir hatch is actually in somewhere. That seems right. Oh man. We can give it the maintenance hatch a try. Thank you, Gluebit, for helping me out. Destroy the controller. I have incomplete structure. It's definitely not the glass, because I have other ones running with this glass. Let me check mine. Let me give it a regular HV output bus. Why is this thing always the fucking worst, bruh? Incomplete structure. This is like exactly band for band. I guess except for the energy hatch. Does it not accept? No, wait. Does it not accept ZPM energy hatches? IC2 crops minimal voltage? No. Isn't the glass tiered with power? It might be. You know what? That is such a good shout out. Let me give that a try. Thank you, Gluebit. Let's put the cell back. Get rid of this glass. I love ALF glass, but it's probably not going to cut it here. CPM tier glass. All right, chat. Why are you still not working? I even hoed the dirt inside. You got water. You got everything, man. It maybe doesn't have its maintenance hatch anymore. Okay, it was the glass. I forgot the maintenance hatch. Everything is good now. We just need to make a bunch of seaweed. Oh, man. That thing gets my goat. Hello, Yorshim. Thank you, Gluebit, for helping me figure this out. Let us get some swede seeds, shall we? Alright, fern or grass? This ain't gonna cut it. Is there a way to make grass dead bush? Or I can dupe it with a conjuration catalyst. How hard is that to make? Lovely. No problem. I have done the struggle enough times. Alright, there's our conjuration catalyst. I think I'll just stick that straight up under here. $384 is like 6 stacks, right? Alright, that gives me some left over to dupe if I need. Damn, it's like reading my mind. Look at that, chat. This is the perks of having good Thaumcraft. There we go, 512. Move it to operating mode. That's pretty good. 700 something sugar canes per second. I'll take that. Now we need to electrolyze it. Do we do a quad electrolyzer here, chat? I feel like we should. As well as like maybe a quad macerator. I'm really tired of being bad on oxygen, so let's just go all in, shall we? I just had a great problem where my LEC was voiding recipes because it was trying to run at IV despite only having one EV energy hatch. Turned out the problem was that Hollow Projector had placed down an LV energy hatch and made it run at IV. I actually know exactly what you're talking about. I've had that happen on my fluid solidifiers, just one of them. And I thought I was going fucking insane. I did not know what it was for the longest time, but then I figured it out eventually. So, yeah, and it was that, by the way. Time to release the thumb automation vid. You know, it's tempting. I don't know. It's possible. All right, what are we missing here? No unknown nutrient agar. 2 million? Let's give it a rip, shall we? We're making it through some of our seaweed broth. This should turn on in a sec. Yeah, it'll go when it goes. So let's make a drive that has sugar and sugar canes. Let me just turn music off today. I know that sounds weird, but as well as sugar. And then we sticky bus. So that's backwards. There we go. Storage bus, sugar, sugar canes. Sticky card you up. Let's get a wireless. I guess this would work. Wireless connector. Golden rule is always quad. Yeah, I guess I should. At this stage in the game, like I don't really have any excuses, right? And then let's put our cells in here. Okay, so we'll connect this up by cabling. Oh, it's lime versus green. That's my bad, chat. I'll go fuck myself. Okay, there you go. Now you're green instead of lime. My bad. That one's on me. Take that one for free. How bad was the yacht craft? It's not terrible. It's certainly obnoxious to set up the first time because it feels weird to get all the like the researches done, but like I don't know, it's fine once you're done. Okay. Electrolyzing sugar gives me water, I don't care. Oxygen and carbon. So let's do here and here. Lock this to water. Get a trash can for fluids. Pop that out there. We want to stock our sugar in all of these. Oh, and I guess I can turn this on now, because that should just run into our subnet. It will be the first time I ever go for them. I can see great reason to do it for, say, oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen. I don't know what I'd make it for otherwise. I did mine for gases as well. But yeah, there's no huge need to do much else. Cool. Do we macerate this sugarcane? I feel like we just leave it. Output buses, 2. Output hatches, 2. We're gonna do this thing, connect them all like that. Two cells, 2 cells. Got a ZPM energy hatch each of these. The fun part will be fitting the muffler hatches, which you cannot share. Went to finally make imprecise electronic unit casing only to realize I'm missing rhodium. Guess no more putting off flatline. I didn't know that it was flatline gated until now, so thank you for reminding me. I have a ridiculous... Can I put the maintenance hatch inside the structure if it's an auto maintenance hatch? I kind of want to see, just for like giggles. That seems to work, honest to God. Oh, hello. Brianna's making me drink water. Cheers. I am a little bit mad for placing that inside the thingy, yeah. Alright, where the fuck is this oxygen gonna go is the real question. I can send it directly back to mainnet via wireless. What's the vibe? I think I know what the vibe is, chat. Where's the middle? F9. Look like the middle to you? Yeah, it does actually. MEEIG, I guess. ME greenhouse. And wireless this in. This should work. Who knows? Does that work? Probably. Is it a little gross? Also probably. Will we live? Definitely. Okay, and now we're making much more oxygen gas. Thank God. What is that? 2 million per 6 seconds? That's 350,000 times 4 is 12, 14,000. No, 1,400,000 liters per second. That's pretty good, chat. That is pretty good. No cached fluids. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're doing great. I only wonder if we can keep up with the sugar. And also when to stop. I guess we can just be janky today and just let it go because we've got a trillion yacht tank space. All right, seaweed broth is going at 49,000. All right, we're actually doing great then. So our seaweed broth should pull up here. Device is offline. Why is device offline? Oh, that would do it. And then you guys should be good to go. Oh, lovely. Tea seti seaweed. Making it big. These should be, oh, that's why they're not connected, because they're not connected. That would do it. Okay, that's pretty good. We are making a whole fuck ton of tea seti seaweed. That's 14,000 right there. I was not actually expecting that to be that effective. The problem now is actually the extractor multi is not quick enough to keep up with this, probably. But luckily, this won't be running forever. We don't have unknown nutrient agar, like passive. And then when the seaweed extract is going, wow, dude, these extractors are just not doing it. This is nothing. One of my precise crafts overfills the super bus. I need to make my pattern smaller. Story of my life. I know exactly how you feel. Do we just make more of these dissection apparatuses thingies? Because this is not quick enough. You gotta pump more power into the extractor. You know what? I can put another UV hatch into this. And then I can make another one. Wish there was a multi-circuit assembler. There was. There was. There was the processing array. And it is no longer with us. Dissection apparatus. You should Ask question of the day. Do like me come up with a question of the day? You probably need a lot more power. Yeah. Oh, jeez. How much power am I pulling currently? Like passively? Ooh, 10 amps. Oh. Yo, this is fucking pumping out seaweed though. I was not expecting these rates. Wait, chat? Could I put another controller on top of this? No, because there would be a controller in the structure. Never mind, never mind. Abracadabra, get rid of the magic power. But it served me so well. We'll look into knack fuel very soon. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do, chat. I am going to place this upside down, Circadian. I don't feel like making a bunch of these, so we're just gonna let it run passively, I guess. No, no, you're good. You're absolutely good. You got it on the nose. I'm going to bed. Have fun. Will do, Brianna. Thank you for stopping by. I can't think of like a question of the week, you know? That's a hard one. That's a hard thing to put on me. I do want to like have off conditions for all of these radio hatches. I could just turn off extraction. Oh, we could do two different conduits. Wait a minute. Next time, maybe? I'll think of one. How the fuck are we gonna get to an activity detector from here? Except an activity detector wouldn't work because we would not have activity. Wait a minute. Pause, chat. We can do this. We can do this. Cable level emitter, maybe? Unknown nutrient agar. Let's say, I don't know, 256K. If we're above that, that should work. Hello? Fluid level emit when above. Okay, and then we extract active without signal. So instead, we can do active with signal. Let's check that that's actually extracting. Okay, good. And then for this one, we want to make sure that there is enough T-SETI seaweed extract. I'd say 4 times 4. We should do this recipe though, probably to save on extract. It's 8 to 5 as opposed to 4 to 2, which is like fractionally better. And it uses a tiny pile of infinity cat. We need to make biocells first. Isn't the power cable blocking that stocking bus, or am I blind? It is, however, you can use a wrench, or sorry, a wire cutter to set these to connect to adjacent things, so I can show you. See how these are connected? You just wire cutter both of the fronts of these and they all connect. I use this especially on these um, to auto connect all of my ME output hatches. Yeah. So you see with wire cutter, ME channels connect to front side only or any side, which is a fantastic thing to do. Literal doom moment. I had no idea. I learned it recently from a tips and tricks thing. I haven't like needed it recently, but before I started doing Mega Wood, it was good to know. That is a UV energy hatch. You are a UV energy hatch. Okay. I think the only thing that's at in UHV is my Xenoxene. Speaking of, let's go check on that. And then I think I'll call it a night pretty soon. Made some good progress. Why is that running 9 at a time? Wow, that's a lot faster, chat. Where is our seaweed extract going, though, is the real question. Is it cached in this bus? No, it should be in our main network. Yeah. Or it's just going. Pro gamer upgrades. Yeah, I don't know why. I think there's some weird math with more energy than the recipe requires, making it more efficient. So double hatching this was actually really helpful. I did not expect that. All right, one of these guys should get started here. There we go, raw biocat, 2000. Oh, and 20 ticks, whoops. I think. What am I doing, chat? 1,000 liters per second. All right, we're making our first sterilized biocat, I think. Yeah, there's our raw biocat medium. Actually, I want to save that for now. We're going to do some petri dish gambling. They need more GUI buttons. I miss you, PA. Circuit assembler is the only thing left in clean room. I feel you. Do you know there's this bug with the clean room where you can turn power off and it keeps efficiency at a high percentage? I don't know if that's been happening. God, I never want a TP there and it always sucks me in there. Okay, petri dishes. Oh, first we need to make biocells for this. Okay. So sterilized, we'll use half of this on sterilized and then half of this on petri dish. Fluid heater on circuit 1. Okay. Why does it need to be on circuit 1, chat? What other recipe? Stop. Circuit 0 uses. Circuit 1. Yeah, you got this, champ. There you go. Sterilized biocatalyst medium. Do we get anything for getting that, or should I just go straight for the biocells? Oh, you're still making unknown nutrient agar. Jeez. Did it already happen? Where's the cell? Hello? Oh, right here. All right, we're gonna use these biocells to gamba on a better board to make a better recipe with better returns. We can do this. 16 boards, biocells right here. Theoretically, we may need to make a UV circ assembler. Why? Fuck it, I guess we'll make it for the quest, but like, that's weird. All right, you gamble for me. Oh, easy money, chat. We got some living circuits. Let's make a bioboard pattern up in this PCB factory that I'm very happy to have made. This should be good enough. Neutronium foils and superconductor UV base foils. That's a weird one, chat. All right. Let's get our bio boards online. "16 bio boards in 6 seconds. That was pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not. Maybe this is just hubris, but this UHV shit is looking kind of chill. Am I gonna get fucking bodied by something in a bit? Let's make a neural processing unit and scan it. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had bots very recently, but they've been popping up more and more, which is kind of weird. Oh, hello. I guess we can move all this for now. The accursed chest of patterns and data. Don't tell anyone about this, okay? Let's go get our Neuralink and go scan it. Feels good to do Flatline entirely with multis. We did a Flatline, like a really janky one, but we did it with mostly multis, except for the mixer, which we couldn't at the time. All right, bioprocessing unit, go off. Dude, I feel like an impending sense of doom. This can't be this easy, right, Chad? What's going on? Am I gonna get bodied soon? Fluxed electrum casing. I think we cutting machine that. We can do an extruder. Feels weird to cutting machine this, but I think it's just right. Oh, I have all the bio circuit boards in my inventory, LMAO. My bad, Chad. Come on, you got it. Or did you already do it? Oh shit. And look at that. Bioprocessing unit come through. I think the issue for most part, people do these things with nowhere near enough infra. You're decently ahead on infra. Thanks for the compliment. Yeah, we were doing pretty good. We were doing pretty good. I cannot lie. Like, we waited a long time in the end of UV, just kind of chilling and getting our infra up. I think tomorrow we can start bioprocessors. Circuit assembler mode. Recipe tier in circuit assembler mode is at most energy hatch tier -1. Okay, that's why we needed to make the UV circuit assembler. Or we could just UHV one of the multis, but I don't think it's worth it. All right, bioprocessing unit. You are not shit. Is there anything else we want to do today? I do need to grind out whatever is in this quest, and I think I'll do this on my own because this looks fucked. And it's a lot of ground that I've already covered. So there's that. And then once I do that, I can unlock all of this stuff that I've already done. Xenoxene. We haven't done Radix. We will do that at some point. But with Xenoxene online, we should be good. I think the last thing I gotta do before I log is I gotta make sure that the conditions for providing radioactive material to the Xenoxene back vats are correct. Because right now we're probably out of something. Like oil, for example. And our radio hatch is still just chugging along, right? All right, 2 ME level emitters and 1 fluid level emitter should do the trick. And then we'll do extract without signal. And then we're going to put oil in here. No, wait, this is a regular level emitter. Where's the fluid one? Uh, 2,200,000. 200,000 is probably good. Emit when levels are below limit. Okay. Antimony trioxide. I'd say, I don't know, 200. We don't need that much. Emit when levels are below limit. And osmium. And I don't really want to go below 30k osmium. So we'll do that as well. All right, perfect. All right, chat. We did a lot today. We've got half a fucking million Xenoxene for assorted optical parts, which could be really fucking hype. Depending on how obnoxious, like the rest of this seems pretty cheap, honest to God. And like these things could theoretically really speed up our circuit assembly lines for wetware processors and other things. So keep an eye out for that. And then Xenoxene we also use in a coke or pyrolyze oven. I'm kind of debating on which one to use. Pyrolyze oven scales processing speed with coils, which could be nice. But we'd also gain a 4% energy discount per voltage tier with the ICO, so that's probably better. I don't really know. Whatever you guys think, chat. It might be worth it to do some math on this, TBH. Anyway, so there's that. We got Xenoxene, we got seaweed broth and seaweed extract going, which is powering our raw biocata, which is still in an LV hatch, which is kind of embarrassing. But it is making 2,000 at a time. Isn't that like the number? Am I crazy? Oh yeah, we forgot about the petri dishes. We'll just do that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. We got all that shit done today. Seaweed broth, all this bio stuff. This should really help us progress. Honestly, we're pretty much ready to do a lot of stuff, including integrated ore factories and Naquata-based fuel and a bunch of other stuff. So, thank you for joining us. I hope you had a good time. This is kind of a weird episode today with stuff that people generally hate to do. So, I'm glad you stuck around for it. And yeah, let's go raid somebody and I'll give you guys the normal outro. Okay, we got Crypto Ducky still live, but I think he's on his way. He's in a break right now. Let's raid him anyway. So, thank you for popping in. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Check out my multi of the week video that I have been working on. The multi of the week videos. Check out my other videos, all that normal bullshit. Join my Discord. But yeah, you're always welcome here from now until the end of time. And that's all. Peace and love, everybody.